Okay, let's go on the record. Mr. Durand, if you could go ahead and announce your name and
Yes.
the cause number of this case.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Daniel Durand. I'm the attorney for Lake City Investments in the case of Lake City Investment LLC versus Jarius Brazil, case number DC 20-07197. We're here on a motion to reinstate filed by us and a motion for default judgment filed by us as well.
All right, go ahead and make your argument.
Yes, Your Honor. This case involves Mr. Brazil, who purchased a vehicle from Lake City Investment on or about February 29th, 2020. It was a 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. He agreed to pay my client, Lake City Investment, $32,139.95 by contract, which is an Exhibit A attached to our pleadings. He failed to pay any monthly payment on the contract. We have Ms. Claudia Sandoval, who's an employee of Lake City Investments, here to corroborate what I'm saying. He failed to make any monthly payments. And then in May, he let a 15-year-old drive the car. It was in an accident in Dallas. The car was totaled. The vehicle was totaled. And we have not received any money from him. We have served him several attempts to serve him. We filed the case on May 22nd, 2020, trying to serve him. We're unable to do so by normal process. Then we got a motion for substituted service on July 22nd, which was the same day that you sent out a notice of intent to dismiss that we never received. For some reason during COVID, we didn't get them. The communication was bad. So as soon as I found out on November 17th of the dismissal, I filed a motion to reinstate, and we're here today on that. I apologize to the court for missing that mail notice. In the meantime, you signed an order allowing substituted service, and that was accomplished on September 17th, I believe. I checked my dates. So we posted on the door that this suit has been filed against him. We have received no communication or response from Mr. Brazil, and we are here today. Now, we did a careful search as to whether he was in the military. We have an affidavit on file from the appropriate federal agency showing he is not in the military and he's not a member of a family that's in the military. That's on file. We have a copy of the police report. And essentially, our damages at this point, and Ms. Sandoval can verify this, are $32,139.95, which is the amount owed under the contract, plus attorney's fees of $3,958, which I've detailed in Exhibit C, my invoice, showing the number of hours put into this case at $300 an hour, plus our court costs of $458. So the total collection cost, attorney fees and costs is $3,958. I've been an attorney for over 30 years in the state of Texas, and that is a reasonable amount for this type of collection activity. We're asking, Your Honor, for the money damages that are embodied in the default order, which has been sent to your court coordinator. We're asking for all right, title, and interest in the vehicle, although it is totaled and it has no value. We're asking for the attorney's fees of $3,958 and judgment interest at 5.5% until paid. And that's essentially what we're asking for by default. Now, Ms. Sandoval, I can call her to corroborate what I've testified to, Your Honor, if you would like, if you have time.
My understanding is that you had already submitted the affidavit, the custodian of record affidavit, with the motion for default judgment. You can call her if you want to. I don't know that it's necessary, assuming that that's what you're relying on in this case, the court will consider it. But if you feel the need to call her as a witness, you can do that as well.
I would just briefly call her for like less than a minute just to corroborate what I've said. She's heard my statement. If you don't
Ma'am,
mind.
please
Judge.
raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Ma'am, you have to have your hand raised. What did you say?
I do.
Okay. And state your full name for the record and spell it, please.
Claudia Sandoval, Claudia. Sandoval, Sandoval.
Okay. You may proceed, Mr. Durand.
Thank you. Yeah, Ms. Sandoval, are you an employee of Lake City Investments?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't hear that. Are you an employee of Lake? All right. How
Yes,
long
sir.
have you worked there?
About 2 years,
I'm sorry.
2 years and a half.
All right. Are you familiar with this account with Jarius Brazil, the defendant in this case?
Yes, sir.
All right. And have you heard me state to the court what the facts of this case are involving his failure to pay Lake City Investment? Did you hear that?
Yes, sir. I
All right.
did.
Would you confirm to the judge, Hoffman, that what I have told the court is true and correct?
Yes, sir. I confirm.
All right. And you're asking for a judgment on behalf of your employer in the amounts that I've requested Judge Hoffman to grant. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor. Thank you. And I ask for a default judgment.
Court will grant judgment as requested by plaintiff in this case, and the court will reinstate the case and then grant judgment as requested by the plaintiff in this case. I would say that it's not quite 10 o'clock, and so I don't think it's likely that the defendant's going to show up. Mr. Duran, you might want to just hang out here for about 5 minutes to see if the defendant shows up. Mr. Sager, you're not here for the defendant in this case, are you?
Correct. No, I'm not, sir. Your Honor.
I will stay, Your Honor. I'll stay till 10. I know I sent him notice of the hearing. So.
Well, I would wait until 10:05 just in case.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And ma'am, Ms. Sandoval, you're welcome to head out and hope you're safe, okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Adams, Mr. Sager, are you guys opposing counsel?
No, Your Honor, I don't have anything till 10:15, but I'm
Okay.
don't have a very high confidence level that I'm getting in right, so I want to be here early.
I don't blame you. That makes sense. Let's see.
Same with me, Your Honor. I think I'm here for the same case as Mr. Adams.
So let me go ahead and share screen for you guys just so you can kind of see what's on the docket. You can tell me what case you're here for. So let me clear this out. Can you guys see the docket? So we have two scheduling conferences, one on both involving Dallas Central Appraisal District cases. One is CVS versus Dallas Central Appraisal District. Other one is Getty Leasing versus Dallas Central Appraisal District. We have them. We just heard the motion to reinstate. And are you guys here for the 10:15?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm happy to hear that now if everybody's here that needs to be here, but if you guys want to wait, I'm also happy to wait as well.
Okay, Judge.
Are we waiting on anyone?
Judge, I'm trying to figure out what I did to my screen. I can't see. I can see one or the other of you. Give me just a minute to tinker around and see what I clicked that I shouldn't have.
Okay.
And yes, Your Honor, there may be one more attorney, Mr. John Slates. We represent.
Let's hold off then. I don't want to do this if not everyone's here.
Sure.
Okay, maybe that'll give me time to straighten up my screen.
No worries.